Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. Welcome to the Cricket Happening Show. As far as today's Cricket Happening Show is concerned, it's going to be the preview of the finals which is coming up of the Asia Cup between India and Bangladesh. So I'll be doing a brief preview, and I'll be doing a brief preview of that particular game which is coming up tomorrow, the Asia Cup finals in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. And also, Mohammad Amir, the Pakistan bowler, has been finally dropped from the two test match series which is going to happen against Australia and the United Arab Emirates. We'll also have a look at the composition of the Pakistan team. But first, the one that is going to be watched by definitely in Asia for sure is the finals of the Asia Cup in Dubai, and India are taking on Bangladesh. Now, definitely the script has been changed. Previously, when the Asia Cup started, one was thinking that it would be an India-Pakistan final, just billed as the sort of a real key clash. But nevertheless, we are definitely going to have a worthy final, no doubt about it. Bangladesh have worked hard to get here to the finals. And just doing the preview, one thing that I would like to say is that India definitely holding the edge. The reason being that Bangladesh have always they have come close to victory, but at the last moment they have always faltered, and that has happened against India twice, in my opinion. And so, what Bangladesh have to guard is they have to keep their cool, they have to keep their composure, and when the crunch time comes, they have to either strike or whatever the needful needs to be done in a very methodical manner, and not in a panic situation. And that's what precisely where Bangladesh have been let down against India. So that is going to be something which is the key. And also, let's not forget that this Indian team without Virat Kohli is in red hot form right now. The batting is coming nicely. The bowlers Bumrah, Bhuvneshwar Kumar are all hitting the target. Everything is going right for India. So looking at the Indian team, well, what to say about Shikhar Dhawan, Rohit Sharma? I mean, you talk about any player there in form, Shikhar Dhawan, Rohit Sharma. Shikhar Dhawan is basically is the one who is having the maximum runs in the Asia Cup right now, and is a strong contender for the player of the Asia Cup, in my opinion. Rohit Sharma will captain the team, so everybody who are not there against Afghanistan are back into business. Ambati Rayudu has been doing a good job after coming back to the Indian team. Dinesh Karthik, whom Bangladesh will always remember for the stupendous six that he hit of the last delivery against Bangladesh in the Nidahas Trophy in Sri Lanka. So nobody can forget that. So Dinesh Karthik will be looming large on Bangladesh for sure. And then Mahendra Singh Dhoni himself not had a lot of hits in this particular Asia Cup. Has not really had a chance to really go and smack a few. Kedar Jadhav has already showed what a utility bowler he is. He's a batsman as well, but basically he's an all-rounder, but he also bowls very well with his offies. And Ravindra Jadeja has been doing a wonderful job for the team, both with bat and ball. And the bowling, the one that Bangladesh would be really finding it tough is the Yorker machine, Jasprit Bumrah, because the other day we saw against Pakistan how Bumrah repeatedly got Yorkers on absolute target, and even Bhuvneshwar Kumar was superb, swinging the ball both ways. And so these Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Jasprit Bumrah would be very hard to tackle for Bangladesh. And then the spinners come into the equation, Kuldeep Yadav and Uzendra Chahal, who have been doing a fantastic job. So definitely Bangladesh will have their task cut out, but they know for a fact that they definitely would be having a sort of a belief in themselves after reaching the Asia Cup final, that they can still put it across India. So I said it's a nice battle in the offing coming up in Dubai. And as far as Bangladesh are concerned, now what has been very, very lacking for them in the Asia Cup, according to me, is the opening start, which has been lacking. Now that is something that Bangladesh needs to get it on tomorrow. And Liton Das and Soumya Sarkar have to really get going against the Indian bowlers. But one knows with Jasprit Bumrah's bowling, it's always going to be a very difficult proposition. But I'm sure the Bangladesh batsmen are going to challenge that. They are going to go for it, right? Or one has to really watch their approach as to what their approach is. Whether they are going to start defending against start not taking much risk in the power play. But if they miss the power play, that is another problem for them. So whether they will trying to hit Bumrah and Bhuvneshwar Kumar out of the attack, that will be interesting to see. Mominul Haq has not had much of a knock here. There are a lot of players who are actually playing in the first Asia Cup as well. So it's a new final experience for them as well. Mushfiqur Rahim would be definitely the key. There's no doubt about it. And then they are definitely in this final. They are missing two key players according to me. And one is Shakib Al Hasan and another is the opener Tamim Iqbal. They would have really been, they are one of the two most experienced players in the Bangladeshi lineup, and one definitely knows and they are going to be sorely missed. But it would be, so Bangladesh will definitely be tested. They have Mohammad Mithun, who is looking to be in this Asia Cup. He has shown that he has got some talent in him with his batting. He basically likes to play an aggressive game, but he can also buckle down very well according to the needs of situation, as he's shown in the Asia Cup. He's already got 250s in the Asia Cup now. And then Imrul Kais is also a reliable player. Mahmudullah, always a good finisher, and he can also, his bowling is also coming very good, as we saw against Pakistan. Mashraf Murtaza, very intelligent captain according to me, ringing the changes at the right time and leading Bangladesh in a wonderful manner. And Mehdi Hassan Miraz, who would be definitely being given the ball right away by Mashraf Murtaza. That's what the trend has been. And Mehdi Hassan Miraz, let me tell you, he's another quality class bowler according to me, Mehdi Hassan Mirza, and he would be someone that India would have to really watch out for, even though Indians are good players of spin. But I thought Mehdi Hassan is a quality spinner. Rubel Hussain, to me, Rubel Hussain, well, he's a good bowler, but he has not really lived up to the mark. But Mustafizur Rahman, if he can get those cutters in the similar manner that he bowled to Pakistan on the other day, and keep the batsman quiet, he would be proving a point there. And also, one thing is good for Mustafizur Rahman is he has already hit the form at the right time, and now he's into the finals. So I'm sure he would like to do his best against India tomorrow, because as I said, the two key bowlers will be Mustafizur Rahman in pace and Mehdi Hassan Miraz in the spin department. So I think it should be a wonderful game of cricket for Bangladesh. And let's have a look at the pitch as well as to what is in store. It's going to be very hot in Dubai, probably 41 degrees. So it should be definitely a very, very sweaty atmosphere there in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. And also I'm trying to see whether anything else that I could cover about this. And also the leading wicketaker has been Rashid Khan of Afghanistan, who have already taken the flight back to Afghanistan. But it seems Mustafizur Rahman requires 3 wickets to go past Rashid Khan. And I think we are going to have a tremendous game of cricket. There will be a lot of excitement building, no doubt about it. India, Bangladesh should be a very, very good clash, no doubt about it. Bangladesh are a much improved team, but definitely looking at what Bangladesh is not having Tamim Iqbal. In fact, they already won against Pakistan without Tamim Iqbal. and Shakib Al Hasan. Let's not forget that. But I think it should be a tough contest according to me, even though Bangladesh definitely have struggled against India in the Asia Cup as well in the league matches. One has a feeling that Bangladesh will really push India tomorrow in the Asia Cup finals. Looking at the way that they played against Pakistan, if they could bring that A game into play, that would be something that would really hold them in good stead for the Asia Cup final. But so let's wait and watch as to what really goes on in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, as to who lays their hands on the Asia Cup tomorrow. Well, from here I've gone to some news here. The news is coming in from Pakistan, where Pakistan, as you know, are going to be playing Australia they are going to play Australia in a 2-test match series, and this is going to happen here in the United Arab Emirates, in the UAE, that is in UAE. And the reason I'm talking about that, the squad has been selected. The surprise, if you look at the squad there: Azhar Ali, Fakhar Zaman, Imamul Haq, Babar Azam, Asad Shafiq, Haris Sohail, Usman Salahuddin, Sarfraz Ahmed will captain the team, Yasir Shah, Shadab Khan, Bilal Asif. Then they have Mohammad Abbas, Hassan Ali, Wahab Riaz, Fahim Ashraf. Mir Hamza is the new bloke who has come in. He's a 26-year-old left-arm medium pacer in the squad, and he has done well there in the domestic season. And they have Mohammad Rizwan has returned back to the Pakistan squad as well. So the first test begins on October the 7th in Dubai. And last time, as you would remember, when it was the handiwork of Misbah-ul Haq and Yunus Khan, who really did a great job of amassing a lot of runs, and Pakistan won both the test matches in the UAE. But this time the scenario is quite different. I wouldn't say, because Australia are already crippled by not having their key players, Stephen Smith and David Warner, the key players, and so that is what it is. And Pakistan, the only thing that I would like to, and there is absolutely, let me also tell you that Mohammad Hafiz, who was not considered for the Asia Cup, has not been considered once more. The Bilal Asif, the off-spinner, 33-year-old off-spinner, has come into the team. Wahab Riaz has been, Wahab Riaz is back in the lineup. So yes, Wahab Riaz has come back into the Pakistan team, I reckon. Yes, Wahab Riaz is after he has come back into the Pakistan team, so that is a good thing. As you know, Wahab Riaz is a very experienced bowler, and reserve wicketkeeper is Mohammad Rizwan. But Mohammad Amir, who has been struggling to get the wickets, has been dropped after his poor showing in the Asia Cup, and he has been largely proved ineffective, and he has been dropped from the team, the 26-year-old Mohammad Amir, in the 17-member squad that was announced with the Pakistan Cricket Board today. So that is the news as far as this is concerned. Keeping the news there, Australia have been looking out for the vice captaincy position, and they have nominated 2 candidates for that. And one is Josh Hazlewood, the tall, cool, fast, cool swing bowler, pace and swing bowler. And also they have one more player in the ranks, which I'll be talking about. Mitchell Marsh is the all-rounder whom they are considering for the vice captaincy to support Tim Paine, the captain. So that is news. And Matthews, Angelo Matthews, has been the reason he has been sacked from the ODI squad is because his propensity to actually get involved, not having a good understanding between the wickets and getting a lot of players run out. And the record says that he has really created a record. There are 64 run out that has happened, in which 49 has been a player who has been on the opposite end of Matthews. So that really says that Angelo Matthews definitely needs to improve his running between the wickets for sure. We saw in the Asia Cup also some key dismissals were the runouts where Angelo Matthews was guilty of not really responding in a quick manner. So that has really posed a lot of problems for Sri Lanka. Well, dear fans and subscribers, so I'll be back with you tomorrow talking about the finals of Asia Cup 2018 between India and Bangladesh. And till such time I see you, it's about time for me to bid you all a very good night. Thank you.